the fuck?
What the fuck?
And learn.
Okay, so we're going to do a Mad Video Gamer review on Hybrid Heaven for N64.
Alright, so let's talk about Hybrid Heaven for N64. Here we go. Isn't this interesting? It shows like a hybrid, I guess, alien human jumping on the expansion pack. Wow. Interesting music. Then when you get to the intro, it pans all the way to the left. The title fades in with Hybrid Heaven. The options on your screen say New Game, Continue, Battle Mode, Sound, and Resolution. Now it says Game Start Difficulty and Exit. Now we get to this other cutscene where it shows the White House and it says Washington, D.C. Kind of reminds me of Mission Impossible in some way. December 19, 2000. Okay, so it fades out, it goes to the noise on TV. And then the volume bar turns up with a green effect. What the fuck? Why doesn't he have clothes on? Or am I just seeing things?
Anyway.
Okay, so you get to the scene and it shows this guy sitting on the couch, watching, looks like cartoons in the background. Where he flips through channels and eventually goes to the news. And you hear the president speak. Are you kidding me? So now the scene shows that it fades to black. And next thing you know it, he's in the damn shower. And on top of that, this was not the only controversial game people were talking about. Conker's Bad Fur Day was the one that actually started this whole thing. And of course, you had many others. Okay, so it shows him naked in the shower. The camera pans down, and next thing you know, it fades to black. It only shows his backside though. But the other thing you'll notice is, okay, so you hear a doorbell in the background. All of a sudden he shuts off the shower. He answers the door. And he's what? He's still fucking naked. You gotta be kidding me. This game is rated T for teen? Oh yeah, I guess because they cut off half of the nudity. So maybe they can get away with saying T for teen. Another thing I noticed is like when the people move their mouths in this game, it makes no fucking sense. Like, how come the mouth moves, but it doesn't really connect with the voiceover for the animation? It's like you'll see what I mean when you take a look at it. Watch.
We should be seen talking, so I'll be brief.
How the fuck can they screw this up?
This work. But man, put some clothes on, will you?
Okay, they got something right in this damn game. It's like, yeah, put some clothes on.
Don't forget to act like a human once you're overground.
It makes no sense what's going on here. It really doesn't.
And then the phone rings. I guess this is his girlfriend or something like that. Yeah. And he's just listening to the message on the answering machine.
Are you doing okay? It's Christmas soon. The year's almost over. Johnny.
Okay. So this is relating to Christmas, right? How come I don't see a damn Christmas tree in the background? Oh yeah, and he stops the message. Camera zooms in and fades out. Look at this. You see a train in the background running across the tracks in a subway. New York, 20th December, the year 2000. Okay. Okay, so there's a girl in the subway, and I don't know who the hell that guy is. 2 bodyguards behind him. So the girl looks right to the stairs, and it's that same guy that, you know what? The one that didn't have his clothes on. At least he's wearing something now. My God. Jeez. Okay, so he walks just on the side of her, and she believes that's her boyfriend. The other thing I noticed when she starts walking, okay, I don't understand this part, but then again, this is just part of the game itself. He walks up, and there's this so-called other so-called guy, pulls out a gun, and he shoots him.
And what's with the weird voices in the background?
And look at what happens when he shoots him. Okay. Trigger is fired. When they just tried to move the... What the fuck? He disappears like, he wasn't even there. I guess that's what they said. Pretend to be a human or something like that. Or act like a human. Okay, you gotta be kidding me. The girl's not really concerned this guy's getting dragged away, and they're happy with her boyfriend, I guess. I don't know. He just disappeared. What the fuck? Shouldn't she be like, oh, what's going on here? But no, she ain't saying shit. So the camera zooms out. The scene fades to black, and now fades in. And then this guy's operating some kind of machine, and this other guy's holding him from behind. What the fuck is this? The Men in Black?
Sorry.
Oh yeah. And you have this scanner going across his head. Okay, he's fighting back. He punches the guy down. He leans towards the door. And he disappears. What kind of shit? The other guy comes back and tries to take him out too. Okay, so holds him. Eventually this turns into some kind of fighting cutscene, I guess. I don't know what the fuck this shit is. Okay, they're going down an elevator, and yeah, they're just moving along, trying to figure out what the fuck to do here, right? Okay, he tries to grab him like, I don't know. Okay, what's with this shit? All of a sudden this guy in a black suit basically beats the crap out of you, and you can't even move worth a shit, and then you're holding your head, looking like going to a seizure, and you fall right off the fucking platform? Alright, what's with this shit? Okay, so he falls all the way down almost, I don't know how high that was that he fell, but gravity is holding him up? What the fuck is this shit? Is he in space or something? And now all of a sudden he gets up, looking around. Okay. Another thing I noticed about this game, it kind of reminds me of something. Something familiar. Oh yeah, I get it. With a door opening and stuff. It reminds me of Castlevania for N64. Yeah, that's what it reminds me of. I mean, look at the way the detail is. It's all pretty much similar to fucking Castlevania for N64. Even the jumping is similar to Castlevania for N64. Okay, what's with this shit? Why is he climbing down ladders so fast? That don't make any sense. Now does it? Another thing I don't understand about this part in the game, it's like, okay, I go around this certain area on this stage and level, and it's bullshit. I'm just running around in circles. What the fuck? And then I just go to this door, and I don't know what I'm doing here. It says I gotta insert something. What the fuck? And then these so-called drones with lights shoot lasers at me. Freaking suck at shooting. I mean, come on now. I can dodge these things so easy. Just with one jump. What are these fucking drones blind? They can't see? And now I'm just running around, going up to this door over here, thinking it might lead me somewhere. And guess what leads me to? The decoder machine. I actually put something in it? No. So what the fuck? Okay, go to this item chest and kneel down. Okay, it's a life charger. Okay, so here we go. I'm trying to jump around and move around and dodge these drones. And it's so easy. There we go. What the fuck are we doing now? And I figured it out. You gotta go all the way back up to the fucking ladder. And guess what? This is the key, okay? Another thing I never understood is why the fuck does he go up the ladder so damn fast? Okay, so here we go, and now I gotta talk to this guy in the orange suit at the console. And guess what? He gives me a fucking code key. Okay, so my guess is now I gotta go all the way down the ladder. Here we go. And what the fuck? I mean, really? Okay, so now I'm down the ladder. How come I can't jump down the fucking ladder? And the other thing I notice is that when you go back to that exact spot where the console's at, guess what? I can actually use the fucking code key. Yeah. And I can redeem it so it can be useful for that fucking door I couldn't open before. Why the fuck didn't they tell me this shit before in the game? Oh yeah, because you gotta ask somebody in an orange suit, and then they tell you. How the fuck am I supposed to know that shit? Oh, and by the way, it opens. Okay, here's another thing. You think you fall in this hole and die, right? Nope. I could just climb out. Well, I don't have to worry about dying in that hole. Okay, another thing I have to say, the controls are fucking wonky. I mean, look at this shit. I can hardly control what I'm doing. Look at that. I mean, come on now, slow down, man. Jeez. What are you, Speedy Gonzalez? Fuck. Okay, so just keep going, dodging these so-called drones. And now I get a pea shoot. Are you kidding me? That's the fucking sound it makes? Well, they just give me a fucking regular gun. At least I had some punch to it. It might as well be one of those crickets from frickin' Men in Black, right? Alright, so coming up to this girl with an orange suit, she says, if the sensors detect you, they will attack you. I guess it's those things with the lasers and the lights that scan you, right? Obviously, that's how I get detected. Now I'm going down with this elevator, and of course it keeps looking up and down and all around. It's interesting. You gotta be kidding me. You can't even jump that? It's not that damn high. Why does this remind me of Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time for N64? I guess maybe I have too much Zelda on my mind, right? Now I get to the storage containment pod, and I'm energizing for some reason, and now I can save my game. Okay, here we go. So then you go outside the door and you see a force field that you can't get through. And then you have to shoot that red box right there that points up, and the field is gone. And here we go. What the fuck is this shit? What's with all this scanning and crap? Well, now you go and you get to the console control. And this is the most stupidest thing I've ever seen in the game. It's like, okay, what is this? It's all in fucking Alien. I can't read Alien. Makes no fucking sense. Okay, now the alarm goes off. Oh yeah. And that's a bad thing. Because guess what happens? Of course, I go back and try to open this door, and somebody else comes out and tells me something. Someone just opened the cells. Oh fuck. There you go. I opened the cells and everything got out. Here we go. And what the fuck is this shit? Are you kidding me? Am I actually facing an alien? Oh, I don't know what the fuck that thing is. It's not human, that's all I can say. Or is it Predator? And funniest thing is, why does the battle scene seem so familiar? I remember something. Like a Final Fantasy VIII for Sony PlayStation. When you get to the battle options, it will say punch or kick. And the arrows from right to left. You can move up for punch, all the different punches he has, and move down for the kicks. By the way, your life is on the top left corner of your screen. It's a circle, a round circle. On the top middle of your screen, it will show a bar that says power on it. And power will be on the right side of the energy box. So when it's charged up all the way, with the energy bar flashing and your stamina, but definitely the energy bar needs to be all the way green and flash in order for you to have a stronger attack. The stamina adds more to the attack. But if you don't do it where the bar is fully charged, your attacks become fucking weak. Let me show you. What's with this shit? That's fucking weak. Okay, my question is, when you step back, what the fuck? You would think you would counter it, right? And dodge it? What the fuck? He just knocked me down? I stepped back. How the hell is that possible? This must have been some kind of fucking glitch in the game. So you get a warning sign on your screen that says, okay, your opponent's about ready to attack. Okay. And I love the options it gives you on your screen where it says up for step, left for guard, and right for counter. Okay, I don't understand this bullshit. How come they don't give me a gun? I have to just box this alien, humanoid, whatever, hybrid out? This makes no fucking sense. Why the hell am I actually sliding back like I'm on some damn fucking roller skates? And he is too. What the fuck? There's also liquors in this game? What am I playing, Resident Evil 2? Okay, another thing I like about the fighting scene, you can actually run back and around to charge up your power bar for your strong attack. Some of your opponents actually run after you, but for this so-called opponent, he can't see. So if you run, he doesn't know how to run. He just slides across like you are now. And then the kicking reminds me of another game for NES. You know, with the get-up gear. He has his cowboy boots, or it looks like a brown shirt. Yeah, it reminds me of Bayou Billy. And boy, that game fucking sucks. Okay, now another thing I noticed when you're playing this game and you're doing your fighting combat scene, it says fight. Hearing the fight term from like Mortal Kombat, Street Fighter 2, and many others, well, those are fighting games. So that makes sense. But even this doesn't really make sense to be a fucking fighting game. Not only do you fight hybrids, but you fight humans too. Yeah, you gotta fight the person in the orange suit because you broke the security barrier and let all the hybrid monster creatures out. What's with this shit? Before they used to have these people in the orange suit help me with things. Now I gotta fight one of them? Oh, actually tackling him down like a damn football player. What the fuck? Or speared him, one or the other. Oh, let's see, I can step back pretty good. This guy sucks at punching, obviously. I mean, sometimes even the counter sucks. It doesn't do shit either. Another thing that's hard to tell is how can you tell where your opponent's life is at? Well, you can see their body blinking. That's how you can tell you're damaging them pretty good. It'll blink red on that spot. You also have two diagram signs, one for you and your opponent. That's how you know you're taking damage on them, or yourself getting damaged. Another thing I never understood about this game is I can understand the hybrids disappearing, but humans? What the fuck? What are they, all clones? I guess. Also, when you want to fill up your life, you click on refresh, which is your inventory, and it says life charger. Select that, and then your person refills his life. Another good thing to understand when you get to these item chests, they'll give you items like life charger and many other chargers, including a gun. But what's the point of actually looking for a gun when I already have it with me? Oh yeah, that's a different kind of gun. That's my pea shooter. It's not used for battling hybrids. What the fuck? Another thing, if you do pick up a weapon, it will pop up in your weapon inventory, and you just hit weapon, and that's where you'll go when you're fighting your opponent. Another thing to understand when you fight the boss right here, what the fuck does he look like? A damn fucking dinosaur? Okay. What is he, related to Riptor from fucking Killer Instinct? Who knows? One thing to understand when you're trying to fight these bosses, you gotta make sure you level up. If you're not on the right level, you can't defeat him. So now I'm playing an RPG too? What the fuck? Another thing that can help you is having a weapon, but definitely you need to be leveled up. That will also take down the boss very easily. There you go. Are you kidding me? I didn't know Guile was in this game. What the fuck? Okay, what the fuck is this? It definitely looks like something from fucking Aliens.
Get away from her,
What is that, a giant xenomorph? What the fuck? And then they got this mixed up with another thing. It can actually go really quick and fast like a fucking T-Rex. Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? They actually copied Jurassic Park too? What the fuck? Okay, to get away from this hybrid, you go through this big door with the green lights. And these hybrids just get weirder and weirder. What the fuck am I fighting? A pig-like hybrid? Really? Oh, and guess what? You can body slam. What the fuck? It kind of reminds me of this one game from N64 called WCW vs. NWO World Tour. Remember that game? Yeah, I bet you do. Okay, another thing you'll notice too, when you defeat your opponent hybrid alien creature, I guess, sometimes they leave items behind and you just pick them up. It's like, okay, so sometimes they leave items when they disappear, when they're defeated. That makes sense, I guess. Another thing I find very interesting about this game, there's no fucking blood in this game. I mean, not a smidgen of blood. Not even any blood. What the fuck? And then the other thing is, yes, to level up your character, you need to fight these hybrid alien type creatures or the bosses to level up. Another thing to notice about the game, again, it's the fucking controls. They fucking suck! And even the camera angles are horrible. It's worse than playing Mario 64. What the fuck? I almost got stuck in a door? Oh, and there's the alien hybrid, whatever the fuck that thing is. See, look at that shit. I mean, did I die? What the fuck? Camera angles freaking suck like shit. And look at this. I don't know what I'm doing here. Okay, so I'm going around in circles trying to get through this fucking hole in the gate. Finally got through it. And for some reason, somebody detonates the wall, I guess, and blows a hole open in it. And I gotta crawl through the hole in the fucking wall. Well, I guess it's better than basically facing this asshole. Alright, let's do it. Ugh, fuck, controls suck. So there are extraterrestrials in this game. Yep, aliens. And I guess you're like a clone, and now they're trying to change you back to your original form. It's like, really? What the fuck? And you're like in limbo land or something like that. It's like, really? Why am I floating in midair? What the fuck? Oh yeah. It's the guy's girlfriend, isn't it? And the funniest thing about it is, you changed back and the guy was fucking naked. Yeah, that guy. Then of course you're paid a visit from the Men in Black. Yeah. You know, Big Brother. Yeah. And they're sent in to, I guess, kill the aliens or capture them, I guess. And then throw an explosive to totally destroy the technology. It's like, really? What kind of shit is this? Okay, so now the explosion happens, and all of a sudden you're back to your original form. Okay, I'm sorry to say this, but now I'm fighting... What the fuck is that? Some kind of animal hybrid, but it's a human, but what the fuck is it? Like some kind of sheep or a cow, I don't know.
Got it, fucking kidding.
Okay, this is a bunch of bullshit right here. How come this agent, he has infinite fire ammo? Well, with me, I have limited. What the fuck? I mean, yeah, I understand some hybrids have like special abilities, like this one that can poison you. But what the fuck? How come they make the agent have this kind of ability when all it is a damn human? It makes no fucking sense. From this point on, with this character that can't jump worth a shit, and everything else, this game fucking sucks.
Okay, so we're going to do a Mad Video Game review on Hybrid Heaven for N64. Here we go. Got it, kid.